The following program is produced by Jen Hebben and Michael Ray Helms under the direction of executive producer Marty Grote, with funding provided by the Irving S. Gilmore Foundation and an anonymous donor. All Ears Theater. All Ears Theater presents Eleanor of Aquitaine, a Lioness For All Seasons. Featured in the cast are Kathryn McCrea, Jake Burrell, Wes Garman, Jen Hebben, Tim Hill, Luke Stork Ostrom, and Michael Waldschlager II. We travel now to medieval France, in that 1,000-year stretch between the fall of Rome and the Renaissance. The year is 1137, the High Middle Ages.
I'm feeling middle-aged myself. Life expectancy is 35, and I just turned 15.
One day, Eleanor, this will all be yours.
All of it, Papa?
16,000 square miles from the River Loire to the Pyrenees Mountains. Every crowned head in Europe wants to marry the Aquitaine. It's time for me to choose your husband.
Pardon the vulgarity, Father, but I'm almost husband high, and I presume with all this land and all these vassals, I'm free to choose my own marriage partner.
Marry for love? What province are you from?
I just thought I'd sneak that in there. Don't I get a say in this?
Eleanor, I love you like a son, but this is 1137. Your father will choose your husband.
I don't mean this in a Game of Thrones way, but...
If I die before you, then your oldest male relative will decide. If your brother Einor was still alive, then he would choose your husband.
But Einor died.
Then your little brother William will pick your husband.
William was 4 years old when he died. He could barely pick his nose.
Sweetie, this is marriage, not love. And you control more land than the King of France himself.
Is that MacLean?
Your Majesty.
I am Louis of France, Louis le Gros, known to you English pigs as King Louis the Fat. I want the Aquitaine for my own, but how?
Your Majesty, with both my sons dead, Eleanor and her sister Petronilla will inherit everything I own. So in the event of my death, I'm appointing you as my daughter's protector. Now I'm off to die of plague or something.
That's it! I will marry my oldest son to the fair Eleanor of Aquitaine. Don't anybody die before I get back.
Well, at least the Prince of France is a hottie.
Aha! I am Philip of France. My strength is a strength of 10 because my daddy is rich, my mom is good looking, and I am heavily armed.
Ooh, nice arms.
I wouldn't be carrying this load if I've been born a nice little Shetland pony instead of a war horse.
My armor and my weapons are so heavy, they have to use a crane to lower me into the saddle.
Doesn't that make it hard to get up and down?
I'm an aristocrat. There is no down for me, only up.
Suddenly, a pig ran in front of Prince Philip's horse.
Ich, nay, Winnie, run away, run away.
The prince is face down in the muck.
I've fallen and I can't get up. It's hard to keep your head above the surface in this heavy armor.
The wedding's off.
Just because the groom is dead? I want that Aquitaine. Haven't I another son lying around here somewhere? Aha! I've got the heir and the spare. Oh, where is my other son, Louis the Good?
My father can play dominoes better than your father can play dominoes. That's Domino Nabisco.
Louis the Good? What's so good about him?
Oh, he's very, very good. Little Louis spent the last 10 years in a monastery. He lists his favorite hobbies as praying, singing hymns, and praying some more.
Oh, sounds like my kind of guy. Not.
Hey, a deal's a deal. I lost the heir, you've got to marry the spare.
Okay.
Hey, you don't have to like him. You just have to marry him.
But I don't want to leave the church and marry that nasty old girl.
This is not your business. Eleanor, do you promise to love, cherish, and obey?
As if.
That's good enough for me, as long as we get the Aquitaine.
Eleanor and Louis had 2 daughters, Marie and Alex, but there was always bound to be trouble in Eleanor's marriage.
I wanted to marry a king. Instead, I got a priest. Can't live with them, can't push them off a parapet, or poison their wine in front of witnesses. Louis, I'm bored! So are the knights.
I just don't know what to do with myself lately.
All dressed up and nowhere to commit atrocities.
Want to fight the Carolingians?
No.
Want to fight the Andalusians?
We did that already.
Want to torture and massacre the unbelievers?
Killed them all last week.
Want to fight each other?
I've always hated you. Oh, God!
Stop it! Stop fighting each other! There's war in the Middle East!
Not a surprise.
It's time for another crusade!
What was the matter with the first crusade?
Who's this guy?
I'm Saint Bernard of Clairvaux.
St. Bernard? Like the doggies?
Big doggies.
I like the doggies.
That's a different Saint Bernard. He's from Switzerland.
'Cause that one likes doggies.
And built a hospital.
We have nothing in common.
You don't like doggies?
I'm a different Saint Bernard.
Don't you like doggies?
He doesn't like doggies.
No hospital either, I'll bet.
That's Bernard of Menthon. I'm Bernard of Clairvaux. He built the hospital. The dogs are named after the hospital.
What's your deal
He
then?
doesn't like doggies, I'll tell you that much.
I like dogs just fine.
Bernard of Clairvaux, he decided who was going to be pope when we had one in France and one in Rome.
There was more than one pope.
There were so many popes running around there, we had to keep the extras in the barn.
And the St. Bernards decide which one's the pope.
Those are the dogs with their brandy around the neck.
Couple nips of that brandy and you'll see more than one pope.
Clothe yourself in a sackcloth and cover yourself with bouclair.
What's the bouclair?
Like a cobbler or an apple crisp, but you stir the fruit into the batter.
Cover ourselves with bouclair?
Sounds sticky.
It's not a dessert, it's a shield, a piece of armor. You wear it on your sleeve.
Sticky armor? Ew, don't you rinse it out first?
Cursed be he who does not stain his sword with blood.
That'll make it sticky, all right.
It's not a dessert.
First he doesn't like dogs, now we don't get dessert.
There will be no dessert unless you cross the desert and smite the heathen.
I thought we won the first crusade, captured Jerusalem, killed everyone there.
If they didn't want to be killed, they shouldn't have answered the door.
But isn't that a mortal sin?
Yeah, the 6th commandment, thou shalt not kill.
I thought it was the 5th or the 7th.
Good heavens, when I think of all the sins I haven't committed.
You'll receive a get-out-of-hell free card. Free indulgences if you act now.
Must kill, God wills it. Eleanor, why you dressed like that? Or rather, why you undressed like that?
300 of my ladies will go with me to tend to the wounded. We're dressed as Amazon warriors.
Cover yourself, please. What will people say?
They'll say, what a great queen. Your second crusade is a failure anyway. Most of our men were killed by the Turks before they even got to the Holy Land.
This is all part of my mysterious plan. God's wonders to perform.
It's certainly a mystery to me. Louis, you can keep the 2 daughters, but I'm keeping the Aquitaine.
You can't divorce me. There's no such thing.
All I have to do is prove we're 4th cousins. That's close enough for the church to give me an annulment. This marriage is over.
Some 8 weeks after Eleanor and Louis the Good were divorced,
Here I am, 30 years old. A fine figure of a woman. What's my next project?
Hiya, toots.
Hello, handsome and charismatic stranger. Who are you?
I'm Henry Plantagenet, 20-year-old King of England.
Woof, this girl's about to upgrade.
this chart says you're 3rd cousins. You're more closely related to Henry than to Louis.
Honey, I'm royalty. I'm related to everybody. Have him bathed and brought to my tent.
So Eleanor married Henry II, King of England.
We have 5 sons and 3 daughters. William, Little Henry, Richard Lionheart, Geoffrey, Prince John, Mathilde, Little Eleanor, and Joan. With Alex and Marie in France, that makes 10. Can't we do something about these knights? They're greasy, unwashed, stabbing each other at the dinner table. You are accused of eating with your hands instead of a knife and fork. Why don't you use a knife?
Forgot and left it in my neighbor's hut.
What happened to your fork?
Stuck it in me daddy's eye.
I want you knights to shake hands before you try and stab each other. Let's be civilized here. Ever since the anarchy, British law is savage and superstitious.
Hear ye, hear ye. The trial of Hob the peasant is now in session. Sign here, sir. Taste this, sir.
What is it?
Stale bread and cheese blessed by a priest. If you choke, that proves you're guilty.
I'm innocent.
That's not what the bread says, sir.
I want another trial.
Yes, sir. Trial by ordeal coming up. Will sir require trial by hot water or trial by cold?
What's the trial by hot water?
We have here a cauldron of boiling water. Now we drop this stone in the water.
Yes, yes.
And you reach in and pull out the stone from the boiling water.
Hey, what's that? Smells like hot dogs cooking.
It's you, I think.
Well, I smell delicious. Did you?
Let's put a bandage on that.
No, put that ketchup and mustard away. You're awful eager to boil me alive.
Sorry, I skipped lunch.
Did I pass the ordeal?
Not yet. We take off your bandage in 3 days. If it heals, you're innocent. Would you like to try another ordeal?
I'd rather not, if you please.
Are you by any chance a serf? We have special tortures for serfs.
Certainly not. I'm a free man.
Well, sir, it's your lucky day. Free men and women have the option of a trial by hot iron. We heat a poker until it turns red hot, then you grab it just as tight as you can.
It burns! It burns!
Are you confessing now?
No. Ordeal by cold water, please.
Right this way.
Oh, that's better.
Now we dunk you 3 times.
It's cold. It's ice cold.
It has to be cold or it doesn't work.
Better hold him under a bit longer. We don't want to show favoritism.
Excuse me, what's the point of all this?
Shows the will of God, sir. God will protect the innocent.
I think the game is rigged.
Would sir like to try his hand at trial by combat?
Is there another game I can't win?
Oh, no, sir. In all my years, I've never seen anyone ask for retrial after combat.
No one complains.
You see, whomever goes up against Prosecutor Mongo usually loses the case.
He's 7 feet tall, 300 pounds, and covered in spiky armor.
So no one complains that the trial is unfair because they're already dead?
No second guessing from a greasy spot.
Prosecutor Mungo have high conviction rate. Peasant guilty, Mungo kill.
How about we do this instead? Select a grand jury to uncover the facts of the case.
Prosecutor Mungo no kill.
No kill. Not today.
Henry II, soft on crime.
Brought these from the crusade. Playing cards, they call them. Spades for swords. That represents the aristocrats.
We're the only ones who can afford a sword. Takes too long to learn to use the thing.
And clubs or staffs for the peasants, the peons, the serfs, the little people.
Surf's up.
Full house. Kings and queens beat your club flush.
Are you saying your aristocrats beat my peasants?
Beat them every day, whether they need it or not. That's why we have swords and they have sticks. Your head's not in the game, Henry. What's wrong?
There's a clerk in Bedford guilty of murder, but the law can't touch him because he works for the church.
I've got an idea. Where's that party boy friend of yours, Thomas Becket?
Last time I saw him, he had his head in a bucket.
Just bang on the bucket for true Thomas a Becket, now reporting for duty.
Becket, the old Archbishop of Canterbury, is dead.
I didn't even know he was sick. Let's drink to the poor old goat.
And I've got to replace him.
You're gonna get a new goat?
I want you, Thomas Becket, my best friend, to be the new Archbishop of Canterbury.
Gee, I feel kinda different now.
Yo, Beckett, old pal, your king needs a favor.
Sorry, Your Majesty. The integrity of the church is more important than any king.
I can't believe that you're letting me down after all I've done for you. Will no one rid me of this turbulent priest?
Hear that? The king will reward us if we get rid of Beckett for him.
Yeah, get rid of Beckett. That's what we'll do.
Here I am, praying up a storm, minding my own business here in Canterbury Cathedral. Dude.
Good news, Your Majesty. We got rid of Beckett for you.
Yeah, got rid of Beckett.
Where's that old reward, huh?
Yeah, reward. A cookie, maybe. Maybe give us a cookie.
What do you mean, got rid of Beckett?
We heard you say, will no one get rid of this turbulent priest? So we killed him.
We killed him to death.
You idiots! You murdered the Archbishop of Canterbury while he was praying in the cathedral. My best friend. Don't you know what this means?
No cookie?
You want your reward?
Ow!
There's your reward.
Henry, what's wrong?
Thomas Beckett has been made a martyr.
He can't be a martyr unless he's been murdered.
He's been murdered. A murdered martyr. Oh, I feel so guilty. My best friend. How can I ever forgive myself?
First, we're going to repair your brand. You dress yourself in sackcloth and ashes, then walk barefooted to Canterbury and pray for forgiveness. Let the monks whack you with sticks a couple times. Read this.
I deeply regret if anyone's feelings were hurt by inappropriate comments that were meant as locker room banter, and not a command to hit Thomas Beckett over the head with a sword and spill his brains on the floor. Serious mistakes were made. I hope that we can move on from this unfortunate incident.
Step 2, we make Beckett a saint. Everyone who's anyone will pray at Beckett's tomb. Lots of tourist dollars to spend at inns along the way. Tell each other stories.
Why would anyone want to hear stories on the way to Canterbury?
Because some of the Canterbury tales will be awfully, awfully dirty.
And now our conclusion, a lioness for all seasons.
Henry, we have to decide who gets the crown after we're gone. If Richard runs off to the Middle East or John turns out to be a manky, dodgy pillock.
John is a manky, dodgy pillock.
Which is why I favor our son Richard.
Richard the Lionheart? Richard doesn't even speak English.
Oui, mon père royal. Où est le chat de ma grand-mère?
We all speak French and everything's written in Latin.
Richard left England when he was 8.
I'd sell London if I could find a buyer.
Then who's to be king?
This week, it's my favorite, Prince John.
John Lackland? He's as crooked as a dog's hind leg, and his own dog growls at him.
What a way to talk about your own son!
Don't you remember? We had to tie meat around John's neck so the dog would play with him.
My wife and sons are revolting. Eleanor, I'm going to lock you up in Old Sarum Castle with your spinning wheel.
Spinning wheel? Are you telling me to...
You can sit and spin.
Do I keep my retinue?
Old Sarum is a country club prison with a nice view of Stonehenge.
And the hunting and the feasting?
Wouldn't have think of stopping you.
Clothing allowance?
We're not barbarians.
And Richard is the next king?
Richard will become king over my dead...
Ha! I won that argument.
Le roi est mort. Je suis un royal with cheese.
Oh, Brother Richard!
Yes, Brother John.
Shouldn't you go off to the Holy Land and fight the Muslims?
A holy war. But wasn't the last crusade a failure?
Third time's the charm. Don't give up too soon.
I won't give up. We'll keep fighting even if it takes 3, 4,
5, 6,
7, 8, 9 tries. Are you sure you don't mind running the country while I'm gone?
Oh, anything for you, Brother Richard. Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. Now summon my evil henchman, the Sheriff of Nottingham.
Sheriff of Nottingham, evil lickspittle, ready for toading, my Lord Prince John.
Sheriff, get out there and tax those peasants, torture those peasants, drive them into the ground.
Sir, if we drive the pheasants into the ground, won't that make the meat awfully gritty?
The pheasants?
Pheasants, sir. Lovely bird, beautiful plumage.
I said peasants, not pheasants.
Hello, folks.
That pheasant there, I don't like that one.
Thou plumed and gritty pheasant, you are under arrest.
What's the charge, Copper?
I just don't like you. That's the charge.
Fair enough. I don't like you either.
Sheriff, throw this peasant into the dungeon. I want him incommunicato.
Do you want him incommunicado or in the dungeon?
Why, yeah, communicado is nice this time of year. Little umbrellas in the drinks.
It's not nice. It's durance vile. It's desolation and despair.
Well, somebody's got up on the wrong side of the golden bed this morning. I'll just wait here then, shall I?
My lord, Prince John, word has come of the death of King Richard.
Richard? Dead? Hooray! I mean, how tragic. Did he die fighting in the second...
Third.
Fourth crusade?
Nope.
Did he die in prison because somebody forgot to pay the ransom? Eventually.
Just yanking your chain.
What about my chains?
Quiet, you.
King Richard was killed while fighting over money.
Fighting over money?
That and a lucky arrow in the neck.
The king is dead. Long live me. What shall I do to celebrate?
Can I let me out of prison?
No, you may not.
By what authority?
Well, I got your authority right here.
And a hat. Don't forget the hat.
Yes, the hat. I've got a nicer hat than you. I can do whatever I want because this hat, this crown, signifies my father was an aristocrat.
How did he get to be an aristocrat?
His father was an aristocrat.
And his father before him?
My great-grandpapa, William the Conqueror, was born to braid, boil, and bludgeon boorish bumpkins like Boo. I mean you.
Well, how did he get to be an aristocrat?
Bashed someone over the head and took their hat. We've got a whole cottage industry writing this stuff down.
John, you creep! I'm here to stop you preying on the common man.
And who are you, you commie?
I'm Robin Hood, you fascist!
Excuse me, aren't you an anachronism?
I'm Robin Hood, and these are the merry men of Sherwood. We steal from the rich and give to the poor.
Steal from the rich? This he really is a commie!
Just because I steal from the rich and give to the poor doesn't make me a communist.
Commie, pinko, better dead than red.
Oh, for heaven's sake, I'm not red! My men are dressed in green.
Dressed in green? It's worse than I thought. You're a tree hugger, mummy!
John, it's 12:15, and I've been dead since 12:04. I get to watch this from the bleachers.
Let me go, you commie tree hugger! Where are you taking me?
20 miles outside of London, Runnymede Meadow. This is a great moment in history, Your Majesty. Try to show a little majesty.
Never! I intend to be such a brat! The English will never name another king, John!
Just sign this and we'll let you go. We call it the Great Charter.
1, 2, there are more than 60 clauses here.
Do you expect me to agree to all of this?
They've got you over a barrel, sweetie. The barons have captured London. Your soldiers are mercenaries, and they're only loyal as long as you pay them. And you're broke.
And no one likes you.
You can't leave it alone, can you?
He was such a cute baby for about 5 minutes.
I am your king. The law is whatever I make up as I go along.
I've read this so-called Magna Carta, Your Majesty, and there's nothing here you can't cheat your way out of. I'm not so sure about item 39.
No free man shall be seized or imprisoned, or stripped of his rights or possessions, or outlawed or exiled, nor will we proceed with force against him or send others to do so, except by the lawful judgment of his equals or by the law of the land.
Medieval boilerplate. So if I sign this Magna Carta, you'll let me go?
Hooray!
Quiet, you!
Item 39. You can't just arrest someone on a whim and loose them. That's habeas corpus.
Habeas husus?
Is habeas husus still your prisoner? Has he been charged with any crime?
Yes, he is.
Maybe he is, and maybe he isn't.
Don't I get a say in this?
Not until universal suffrage, you don't.
And when will that be?
1832, I should think.
No, I can wait then. Not going anywhere.
All we want is due process and habeas corpus. The rest can come later.
Very well then, bring forth this habeas husus, or whatever his name is.
Keys are here somewhere.
All because of my pimply little poppet John.
Mommy and Daddy didn't raise me right.
Your father and I would never have met if Louis the Good had been a better husband.
I wouldn't have had to marry her if my brother hadn't drowned in pig slope.
And he'd still be alive if it hadn't been for...
What are y'all staring at?
Anyone have some barbecue sauce?
I've got charcoal and a grill.
The pig! The pig's today!
I'll just wait here then, shall I?
You have been listening to Eleanor of Aquitaine, a Lioness For All Seasons, an original audio play written by Michael Fountain, directed by Sarah E. MacLean, with sound engineering by Lester Batts of Sound Solutions and Nick Moret of Kalamazoo Recording. The music was composed by Hal Hobson Morse and performed by Linda Havens and Deb Phillips. ASL interpretation by Sonny Pfeifferling Irons. Sound effects were performed by Lisa Brannon and Gary Brown. Our video podcast is filmed and edited by Reed Schultz. This live recording was held at the Kalamazoo Nonprofit Advocacy Coalition with all rights reserved by the author. If you'd like to support us further, follow us on Facebook and visit the donate button at allearstheater.org. If you're interested in more episodes, find our content on YouTube and SoundCloud. This is your announcer, Jen Hebben, thanking you for joining us for another All Ears Theater presentation.